a little better than I was last time. So.
All right. So I just want to go back to the informed consent. You remember all that and our roles, me, the counselor, and you as the client. We're all straight there?
Yep.
All right.
Still remember all that.
So the last few sessions we talked about your work problems, your problems with your boss, and things of that nature. Have you made any progress, do you feel?
I don't think I've made a lot of progress because I haven't been able to actually do some of the homework stuff that you assigned me.
Okay. What was the problems that you had with the homework?
Well, we talked about, like confronting my boss and stuff and trying to work things out, but, he's just not open to it at all. So I tried talking to him about it, but he just shut me down. He didn't want anything to do with it, kind of thing. So I don't really know, how to handle that,
I see. Have your problems gone any further? Have you gained any other problems that you want to talk about?
There's a couple of things. There's been a lot of talk about me getting demoted, and so it's not a for sure thing yet, but it's definitely on my mind. And and I think maybe that's why he's not willing to listen to me, because he thinks I'm just trying to talk him into not demoting me.
I see.
Well,
we'll go ahead and get more into the session. Where would you like to begin at?
Well, I guess we could start with, I have been, I can't find another job,
You can't find another job, or you don't take the time to look for one?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I haven't really been looking that hard. I guess I could try and find something a little bit better, but I don't know, I'd kind of like to solve the problem at hand with where I'm at, because I really don't feel like searching for another job. But I don't know how to go about changing my problems, so I guess I'm just kind of stuck.
I see. So you say you're feeling frustrated, like you don't necessarily want to find another job, but you don't like the job that you're currently at.
Right. And I don't know, I guess it's maybe I'm just being a little lazy at it, I guess. I mean, it is a bad job in my eyes, but
When you say bad job, what is the worst parts of it that really agitates you?
Oh, where do I begin? Well, for starters, my boss, he's just an ass to me and everyone there, and he's not cooperative, and he doesn't offer any help or ideas. He just expects us to know everything, but he's changing everything all the time, like how we do stuff. So, it makes us look bad because, we're not doing the task because we're doing them wrong in his eyes, but he's not willing to talk to us and try and fix it.
I understand. So how would you say that makes you feel overall?
Well, it kind of makes me mad more than anything, and frustrated and confused. I just don't know, don't know how to go about doing it, because it's either I just try and talk to him, which he won't listen in the first place, or I just keep going with it. But it's obviously not working, just trying to ride it through, So I don't know, that, and the employees there, everyone that I work with, it's just a bad atmosphere. All the employees are rude to me and stuff, and they don't like me because, well, I'm not really sure why. But, so they all hate each other, and they're always talking behind people's backs, and so I don't know, I just don't like anyone there.
I can see how that would be frustrating. What do you think would make your situation better? What type of situation? What was your optimal outcome from this? Would you like to keep your job? Would you like to find a new job?
Well, I'd kind of like to keep my job, just because I've been working there for so long. I became a manager and stuff, and so I've taken on all the responsibilities, and I've gotten really used to it. And I hate changing everything around and finding a new job and stuff. And so I'd probably have to say I want to try and keep my job, but I don't know if I can continue to do it, you know?
Yeah. Do you feel like you're making any progress at all, like dealing with the stresses of that job, or maybe changing the situation that you're in?
I think I'm making progress. I don't want to say that things are actually like changing, but you know, like since the last time we talked, you gave me a lot of ideas that I've been trying to use, so I think I'm making a step forward. You know, like attempting to change it, which is a start, you know.
I understand. So the homeworks that we assigned, as far as trying to talk to your boss and the breathing exercises to get rid of or calm down on the stress, have those been working for you at all, or?
Yeah, I've tried them, but the whole breathing to reduce my stress and make me less angry just kind of pisses me off, which doesn't really help. I get agitated easily, and it's hard for me to calm myself down and, you know, like get rid of the stress and everything, because I just know that it's not going to help. But I've been trying, you know, like talking to my boss and stuff. I've tried to do that and talk with him, but like I said, he, you know, not willing to work with me or anything. So I know I'm going to keep trying though, you know, because it does kind of help when I can motivate myself to do it.
Well, that's good. I think I see that you're making progress, and I think the more that you talk to him and the more of an issue that you make it, eventually, you know, the squeaky wheel will get the grease. So as long as you continue to make it an issue and bring logical points to his attention, I feel that, you know, as long as he's reasonable, he'll eventually have to give you the attention that you're looking for.
Well, I hope so, and I think you're right. But I just got to be persistent at it, and that might be one of my biggest problems, is staying involved in it and not getting caught up in the stress, you know?
I see. What do you find as your strengths in the company, and how do you add to your workplace?
Well, I've been working there for a while, so I know how everything works, and you know, like, so I'm able to work efficiently, and I work really hard, I think, and so, you know, I kind of keep the company running, and I'm trying to deal with all the employees. You know, being a manager, it's a bigger responsibility to do that, and so I've kind of adapted to that, but maybe that's why they don't like me very much, is because I'm too focused on being a good manager and not being a friend to them.
I understand. Well, I think you're doing a great job, and I'm sure as you continue, you'll continue to progress, and these issues will get resolved if you stick on it. I think you need to focus on your strengths, and when you say that you work hard and things, and you know how to do everything there, like, keep your mind capitalized on those, and you'll keep a more positive outlook.
Well, I appreciate that. It's really good to hear. It's good to know that someone's on my side and understands.
Yeah, I mean, if you can just reframe those thoughts from anger and just make sure to remember that you're doing a good job, I think that'll help you out a lot. That looking at things in a different way to get an alternative understanding, I think will really help you in your situation. We got about a minute left, so through this session, I think we've talked about, you know, your problems that with your boss and your workplace and everything. I think, you know, we've made progress as far as how we're going to go about getting that fixed. I think as far as your tasks, we're going to need to have you keep talking to your boss, keep in his ear, you know, try and step up to him. That would be my best guess for the plans for the future. Is there any feedback you have?
Yeah, I think it, like always, you kind of help me out by keeping me encouraged and stuff. And I know that it might sound simple, you know, to take care of all these problems and stuff, but you know, you make it you make it like a realistic goal, which is really good for me. So.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, and I can see how you would be frustrated. Do you have any final questions?
No, I think that about does it.
All right. Well, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.
All right, thank you.